Well, our next story, Dirk, is about healthcare, and it's actually ran in, I believe it was the Conversation blog, and I think that was earlier this week. Yeah, that's it, right there.
Right, yeah.
So the story is called "How Burnout is Plaguing Doctors and Harming Patients," the name of the piece, and it was written by Dr. Jay Desai, who is a child neurologist as well as a member of the faculty at the University of Southern California's Keck School of Medicine. And the issue that Desai writes about here is really a serious one. According to statistics that he quotes, about 60% of US neurologists are experiencing symptoms of burnout. And these include things like emotional exhaustion, a lack of a sense of accomplishment, and indications of depersonalization, which is an impaired sense of oneself as well as a sense of others. That leads directly to what's known as empathy fatigue, which is really key, actually key for anybody, but really key if you're going to be in the medical profession as a doctor. You really don't want to have empathy fatigue with those that you're helping to treat. And it's not just neurologists. Another survey Desai references indicates that burnout rates exceed 50% for fields such as emergency medicine, obstetrics, internal medicine, urology, cardiology, and several others. So this is a key thing for anybody, any of these doctors in these spaces. Of course, this matters for doctors, as I mentioned, but it really matters for patients. I mean, who wants themselves or their kid to undergo brain surgery, of all things, from a surgeon who's emotionally drained, distracted, and lacking in empathy, right? I mean, not a good situation to find yourself in if somebody's in your brain. In his own life and practice, Desai mentions that he's managed to avoid this type of crippling burnout himself. The reason he believes is that he's had mentors and other coworkers who are role models and inspirations that kind of fire him up and get him going and make him see the reasons why he's doing what he's doing. And that's really a good takeaway for anyone who feels burned out on any career path. You might want to latch on to those with a strong sense of mission and kind of emulate them, you know? I mean, you can allow their energy to recharge your own batteries, and then you're going to be allowed to really be there for them to share some of your energy back with them or with somebody else who may need a boost. I mean, work is a team endeavor, and really nobody can do it by themselves. So if you're trying to carry that weight on your own, you're really a prime candidate for the multitude of bad results, and there are a multitude of bad results here, that can happen to you and to others around you when you find yourself fighting burnout. It's a serious issue, and it's not good for anybody.
Did he describe how to address that? I mean, specifically, I mean, how do you?
He did, and it's really a key thing, because what he did and what he said was that you want to, again, latch on to your mentors, the people that are there with you. He referenced 2 mentors who are doctors, and he also referenced 2 people that aren't doctors but are coworkers. One is a guard that kind of brings people in and makes them feel good and makes everybody feel good, and the other is another non-medical person that's in the system, in the health system, interacting with clients, with patients.
So it sounds like it's about talking things out and kind of unburdening yourself a little bit to avoid the burnout?
It's just having people with a certain attitude that you can feed off of, that make the clients or the customers or the patients in this case in your realm feel good too. I mean, there's a lot of stress involved obviously in any healthcare situation, mostly for the patients really. And so making them feel better, making your coworkers feel better, sharing that energy and sharing it back is what he says is the key to getting over burnout.
Well, I think that's probably true of kind of any career. If you're shouldering all that burden yourself and you're not talking about it, you're getting depressed and overworked and stuff. You're getting burned out. Just talking to somebody who's in the same boat or the same career that you are, you can kind of
get out of your own head. You can also just see what they're doing and latch onto that a little bit and say, what are you doing to feel so good about what you do every day? Let me, adapt some of those practices. So that's really what his advice is on how to do that. It's good advice, I think, from Jay Desai.
Good article.
Yep.